It's Saturday and it's very wet, very gloomy. A typical Seattle. Good morning, happy Saturday. Welcome back to my vlog. Full day of eating, meal prep. My name is Aretha. I thank you so much for taking the time to stop by and visit my channel. I hope that you see something that strikes your interest, and if you have not subscribed, maybe you would want to subscribe to my channel. So, and for all my old subscribers, thank you so much for being here for me. I really appreciate it. So, as you see, Seattle is pretty wet today. I think we're actually officially into our rainy season. And as you know, with that brings the good and the bad. You know, the good is good for the environment. The grasses get green, and that's what keeps Seattle really pretty. But for me, it's gray, and it causes a lot of anxiety and depression and all of that. So I have been trying to do my best to mitigate a lot of that, just from some homeopathic things. Like I did a video on how I make my adaptogen coffee with mushrooms. I'm adding maca to a lot of stuff. So I'm slowly feeling those effects, but you know, it takes a while to get into the body and just, you know, and build. So I'm just going to keep going. As far as diet, yesterday was my hormone day. So Fridays are my hormone building days, and I normally don't show those days. I don't want to trigger anyone. So everything is going in the right direction. Let's see, I had hit my lowest weight yet on, I want to say Thursday. So yay for that. Everything is going well. I'm just going to continue to trust the process and keep right on going. With that, I have work, and we're going to get into what I have for work. I'm taking my food. I do have my coffee right here. And this meal is my vegetable mix, my chaffles, and these are the macadamia chaffles. And I have a burger right there with it. For my next meal, this is cut up pork chop and some of the California blend veggies. So that is what I have for today. We're going to head out of here and get to work. And of course, I will be checking in a little bit later. I hope your morning is going well. I will see you in a bit. All right, we know what time it is. Meal prep. So I took out some more of my lactose-free cheese. This is about 2 pounds or a little over of ground beef. And we got some bacon. Right now I'm thinking meatloaf. Maybe not all of it meatloaf, because that'd be a huge meatloaf, but meatloaf and maybe whatever burgers I can squeeze out, and bacon burgers or something. We'll see. It is time to start this meal prep. So I am going to start making my meatloaf. Before we start, we're going to talk about the seasonings I'm going to put in it. I had actually looked at several different seasoning packets. One of them, just for that little packet like this, 30 carbs. Another one, 26 carbs. So I said, okay, I'll just make my own and bypass all those other little nasty ingredients that they have in the packets. So I decided to use some little bit of minced onion, a little onion powder, the Montreal steak seasoning, paprika, and some of this dried mixed vegetables, not a lot. Not shown, but also in my little seasoning cup right here is a little bit of salt, pepper, and turmeric. And I have 1 egg. So I have my ground beef right here ready to go, and I'm kind of mashed it around. I'm just gonna season it like so and get it all incorporated before I put the egg in. It smells really good. Oh my goodness. Yeah, it smells amazing already. I think it's the onion. Okay. Looks like it's pretty well incorporated. I do not see any other seasoning. Let's see. I don't see any of it sitting at the bottom, so it's really incorporated. Now I'm going to just crack an egg. And I already have my oven preheating at about 360. So let's just stir this egg in here. And it looks to me just about right. Yeah, it's kind of incorporated. So I have 1 can of tomato paste, and we're going to make the sauce for it. So how I make my sauce, I actually let my meatloaf cook, and right before it's done, I drain all that excess fat off and mix it with tomato paste, 2 drops of stevia, and then pour it over the meatloaf and put it back in the oven for the rest of the cooking time. And it's really good like that. So this is just about ready to go in the pan. So let's get to it. Here's the pan I'm using right here. I'm going to just, let's see, get this in here. There it is. Now, this is where it gets a little bit messy because you take your hand and you kind of shape it, the meatloaf. Shape it inside the Ooh, a little bit messy, but that's okay because we're going to wash our hands. Okay, it's kind of got the little meatloaf shape going there. So, there it is. What we're going to do is put it in the oven and let this cook till it's about 90% done. And then we take it out, drain it, and make the sauce and put it back in. So, we're going to go to our next project. On to our next dish, we're going to make some bacon burgers. So, in here is about 6 strips of bacon and 1 egg. I just blend it all together. Here's the rest of my big, huge thing of ground beef. I am just going to season it with turmeric, pepper, Montreal steak seasoning, and a little bit of Johnny's. So I'm not going to overly season it because I think the bacon is going to give it a really nice flavor. So just a little bit, not a whole lot of any of them. And about that much. Again, I'm not going to overly do it. And sprinkle some turmeric. Okay. pepper. And also, I had a little bit of cheese left over from making my jalapeno chicken dish. And I'm just going to dump it in here. It's not a whole lot. See, just barely any. So I'm just going to put that in there. And I'm going to stir these seasonings up. Get them all incorporated, everything together. And I'm not really worried about everything being uniform in the same size. It will make whatever many patties it makes. So let's get this in here. Ooh, that came out nice. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. All right. So there's our bacon and egg mixture in here. I'm going to get that nice and incorporated. Okay, it's pretty well mixed in. This is what it's looking like, all mixed together. Let me move the spoon. You can see this. So what I'm going to do is cook up these burgers, and yeah, and then we'll be waiting on our meatloaf, and that will be out soon. And we will have our, well, some of our meat to get us through the next couple days. Well, it's supposed to be meal prep, but I haven't did a huge meal prep in a long time. So we'll see. Alrighty, I'm going to cook these. I'm not going to show you guys me cooking them. Y'all know how to cook burgers to perfection, however way you want it. So the next thing you will see is that these will be done. All right, the meatloaf is about 90% ready, and it has a little bit of juice because this was pretty lean. So what we're going to do is try to drain as much as we can for flavor. Okay, that's how that came out. We'll see if we need to add water to this, but this is what it's looking like. And let me grab my stevia. So, and you don't need a lot of it. I mean, it's to your liking, how sweet you like your sauce to be. I like mine a little bit sweet, but more savory. So I'm just going to do about maybe 4 drops and see what it's like. So let me stir this. It's still a bit thick. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and add some water to it. It's pretty thick. Okay, our sauce is ready. I had to add quite a bit of water. It was really thick. So I'm just going to pour it. And let it cook over the meatloaf, like such. Okay. Okay, and this is what it's looking like. So this is going back in the oven, and it's going to cook for another about 5 to 10 minutes. So I will be seeing you then. Alrighty, you guys, here are the burgers. Oh my God, it smells so good. And here is our meatloaf. Alrighty, I'm sitting down. I'm sorry it's dark. For my first meal, it's about 10 after 11. I still have my coffee. And this will be my little chaffle burger with my veggie mix. So I hope you guys are doing well. It's actually a little bit chilly here, so I'm trying to stay nice and warm. And I have a ton of work to do. So I will be checking in a little bit later. See you guys then. Hi everyone, I am back home. It was a very long work day, but we are down to our final meal, which will be the pork chops and my California blend. So I will be eating this and I will be back with you. Okay everyone, I want to wrap this up. It was a really good day. We did a little bit of meal prep. So hopefully there was something to inspire you to get going to maybe prepping your meals. What else? Oh, how would you guys feel if I were to start doing full days of eating on my hormone days? Would that be triggering, or should I just continue to leave it out? Just let me know below what you think. And I may put this up on my community tab and see what people think. But I'm going to say thank you so much and bye-bye. And I will be back with more videos. Bye, you guys.